Thought I'd do a quick update now that I've got everything moved over. Um, Not everything is glued down, but I've glued down some stuff. Still don't know if these are final coral placements here. I guess we'll have to see. I've been kind of moving stuff around based on the flow. I'm not used to having a long tank like this, so it's taken me a little while to figure it out. You can see the jawfish has dug underneath. He's not currently in this one, but spacing the rocks up has worked out good with those PVC spacers, because he's dug in a couple different spots. He's dug under there, but I don't think he decided to stay under there. And then here, my old rocks, you can tell because they are dark and have some algae on them. The funny thing is, the fish are mostly hanging out back there by the rocks from the old tank, and with the exception of the puffer fish and the jawfish, they pretty much stay back there. It was kind of funny, my Midas Blenny there, that you can see that little brown tube down there that he came out of. That's actually a bunch of PVC fittings that I made actually for my jawfish, and he had taken up home inside it in my old tank. And when I moved over to the new tank, he was inside there, so I didn't even have to catch him. I just picked that tube up and brought it over and dropped it in this tank here, and then surrounded it with sand. I got the MP40 there, and then I got another MP40 on the other side for flow. At first I thought it was too much, but this is actually working out pretty good. Obviously I only got them at 5%, I think. Even though this is 4 foot long, I just, with all the LPS, they don't need that much flow. Here's the jawfish. You can see him poking out down there. This is the rock I think he's going to stay underneath here. But look how nice of a deep cavern he can dig by spacing those rocks up. I think the pieces I put underneath were 2-inch tall. So there's 2 inches underneath that. Another thing I won't cross my fingers on yet, but my Valentini puffer, these A-cans here, he had been picking those in the old tank. And so far, he has left them alone in this new tank. Although now watch, he'll bite it while we're standing here. But so far he's left them alone, which gives me hope, because I have over in my QT tank, even though they don't need to be quarantined, there's my, the colors are a bit off here. But anyways, there's that guy there, which was in my old tank, but he was picking it, and it was not happy. And then there's my Lobo there, which also, it hasn't really recovered all the way yet. It looks okay today, but you can see there it's got a little bit of exposed skeleton. I'm hoping to get it back to health in here. And then hopefully maybe I'll be able to move it back into the display. Here's a new ad here. Straight import I got from the Fish Hotel. Colors aren't showing up very good, but that's a trachea right there. And then this was listed as a Lobo, a maze brain, but I'm not sure it's a Lobo. I don't know. We'll see. Not much color to it, but it's been looking a little bit better every day, so we'll see. They're going to be in there for a while. These other ones were frags that I had cut off for my display. I need to find a home for them. But yeah, here's the other side of the tank. This is the view from my desk. We are starting to see the first signs. The lights have been on for almost a week. You can see we're starting to see some of the first diatoms. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Now, this rock was in here for probably a month with the lights out, and I had added sand for my display. This sand, this is about 40 pounds of sand from my old display, with about 80 pounds of new sand, with 60 of it that I had cured with old tank water for probably 4 months. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much an overview. I got all 8 lights up there now. And then I got all my controllers here on the front. I do have all the plumbing done. These aren't showing up very well. Let's turn the light on here. Oh, the color is weird because I got it set up to look at my tank. Actually, it was better with that off. Come on, quit turning back on. There we go. I don't. These are all hooked up, all the dosers, but I've not dosed anything yet. Probably in the next week or so, I'll get that done. I've been trying to clean up the old tank. If I can get the colors back right here. Colors look really weird because I had it set up for the tank. But yeah, here's my old tank. I got stuff everywhere. Cleaning up all the old equipment. The pump I'm going to save as a spare for the new tank. But the rest of it I'm cleaning up so that I can sell this tank. But yeah, there it is. Let me know what you guys think.